Hello ladies, it's Crafty Kim 62 and this is just a very quick tutorial on dry brushing. This has been asked for by Vicky Smith, and Vicky, I hope this has helped. So what you need is just a pot of paint or anything you would like to use. I use the top, couple of brushes and lots of tissue paper, kitchen roll. So all you do is you load your brush up. I usually put it back into the top first, and then you take it off on the tissue paper. Just take it off until it's nearly dry. I've prepared a image of the masking with my homemade dimensional paste, and once you start dry brushing, so you start moving your brush while it's off the page, so you very lightly continue to go backwards and forwards very lightly. If you want to highlight a certain area, just very lightly go over the same spot. But all you do is very lightly, you're hardly touching the paper, and you just continue. And this is dry brushing because you take all the paint off your brush and you just leave what's left on the bristles. Can you see how the colour is building up now? So I'll just turn it around. So that is a darker concentration of the dry brushing colour. So just to move it over, and you just do it very lightly, and that way you will just get a hint of the colour. So I'll just show you. So this bit is just very light, and this is the darker concentration where you don't load your brush up, you just keep continuing with the brushing. This one is a more heavier embossed dimensional homemade paste, so I will just continue. And can you see again, the brush hasn't been reloaded, but you get the concentration of colour. Change your direction and you get a nice covering instead of big splodges of paint. So here's a couple I've done with different colours. So that is a blue, and that one I've dry brushed through a square stencil, and that one I've done throughout the page. So this is the embossed, so this is the deboss. So you can do exactly the same. I'm now going to reload my brush, but I am going to take off all of the excess, and you just swipe over, hardly touching the paper. Hope you can see this. Just turn it round, and it's just a very light touch. A very light touch. You'd be surprised how much is left on your brush. And I can still go on and cover. You don't fill your brush with loads of paint.